Has anyone ever had the issue where their 4x4 has fallen apart and you can't figure out how to put it together in a reasonable amount of time? Well, today I'm going to be showing you how to properly put together a 4x4 that's been fully disassembled, and it's actually quite easy to do. But first, we need to break this one to show you. Well, that was pretty easy. So the first step here will be to take the pieces and sort them by type and color. So personally, I would sort it by doing the edges with white on them, and I put those in their pile. Then I do the ones yellow, and then I take the ones that have neither, put those in a pile. And I'd also sort by the type of the inner piece, and I'd also sort by the color of the center pieces. Alright, we have every piece sorted now, and usually it's not this neat for me, but I decided to make it extra neat right now. And yeah, let's go ahead and go to the first step of assembling. Okay, so for the first step, you're going to want some corners. So I'm going to choose the corners with white on them. I'm going to want the white center pieces, and then I'm going to take the core, and then the edges that have white on them as well. And we'll take these inner pieces as we need, and I'll indicate when that is. Okay, so with this first step, what you're going to do is assemble kind of half of the first layer. So you're going to take the pieces, so you're going to take a set of edges and then the corners. So I'm doing my blue set first, and then I'm going to take the other two other edge sets and put them down like so. Then I'm going to put two of these center pieces right underneath the corner piece. So just kind of slide it under there next to each other, and make sure that the lower part right there faces on towards the middle of the puzzle. And before you put in the core, you're also going to assemble the other part of the first layer, like so. So this means once we get the core in, we can just slide this in. This is the hardest part, is getting the core in, and something I want you to keep in mind is, see these little notch things here? You want to make sure these are on the top half of the core. This bottom one doesn't matter at all, but you want these top ones, like the middle ones, to be on the top half of the piece. So this will make it a lot easier to actually put in the other pieces on the second layer. Carefully slide it over these set of corners, and once you've got this, and you kind of just set it down gently, and there we go. So next, you're gonna take these little center pieces and slide them in as well, and this may take a bit of fidgeting, but yep. And then you're gonna pull out this last center piece, and then you're gonna take this row of edges and corners, and you're going to slide it underneath. So to show you what it looks like, the core should be on top, and these plastic bits should be on the outside of the plastic here. It's okay if they're stuck in this little hole there, and all of our center pieces are there as well. Okay, so the first step here will be to rotate the core about 45 degrees, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take one of the colored edges, make sure it matches up here, and then you're going to hold the centerpiece and slide it underneath, and then you're going to repeat this for the other pieces. And before we put in any of our center pieces, we're going to take 4 of these small center pieces, and we're going to take 4 of the big ones, and what we're going to do with them is we're going to hold it in this orientation where the bar is facing up here, like that, and then we're going to carefully drop it in there and repeat that for each of these, but don't push it in all the way. Then next we're gonna take the big pieces and we're gonna hold it like this, and then we're just gonna slot it in between the edges here. And it may not press down all the way, but go ahead and do that for all of them. And try to press one down, and if it snaps like that, then that's good. Sometimes it may knock out one of the edges, but just go ahead and put that back in. And then go ahead and put your fingers in all 4 of them and then push down. And boom. So then next you're going to go ahead and put in your centerpieces. Last center. And then recheck the core. And then the last step, you're going to take 4 more of these small inner pieces, which should look like this in your hands. And you're going to take it like this, and you're just going to drop it down. And it should look like this when it's inserted. And there we go. So the last part of this step is you're going to take 4 more of these big centerpieces, and you're going to take 8 of these small pieces. Is you're going to put in the big pieces first, and then you're going to take the little pieces and you're going to insert them like this. And there's the complete of our second step. Just make sure to grab by this piece and twist it so that the screws are right here. Make sure to subscribe for more high quality cubing content, plus it helps me a lot, so thank you. Okay, now that we have the first 2 layers done, now we're going to move on to the 3rd and 4th layers. So this is actually probably one of the easier parts. You just have to place pieces in precisely. So you'll need the rest of these pieces here, but I'll tell you which ones you need. The edge pieces, and just put them where they belong. So it should look like this. And then you're also going to take your center pieces and you're also going to put them like right here. And with that, now we have this section. And then now we're going to take these little edge pieces and then we're going to flip them, set the bars on the bottom here. And we're just going to place them in like this. Okay, the next part is we're going to take one of our yellow edges and we're going to put in this little inner piece here. And before we put it in, we're going to attach these corners to our edge here. And then we're also going to grab this piece right here. Then we're going to hold it and we're going to take our edge wing with the piece on the inside like that. And then we're going to just put it underneath that plastic bit and we're going to rotate it over here. Now that we have this wing in, we're going to hold up the center and we're going to try to take this small inner piece and we're going to try to slide it underneath the center there. And once it's slid under, it should look something like that. Then we're going to take one of our center pieces and we're going to put it here. Then we'll take our next edge and we'll put in this big piece here. And then we're going to take this and put it underneath the center piece there. We're going to take another one of the inner pieces and we're going to also slide this underneath. Like that. And then next we're going to take the corner that goes there, put it in, and then we'll take another edge piece and we'll put one of the big inner pieces in, put one of the centers in, and then we'll take the edge, put it in there, and then we also have to put this piece in as well, like that. We're going to put this corner in. Now that we have this corner in, we're going to go ahead and put these center pieces in here as well. And then we're gonna flip the cube like this, and we'll take this other small inner piece and we're gonna put it in there like so. And then finally, put the big piece in the edge, and then we're going to put the edge in correct orientation, turn the layer about 45 degrees, maybe a bit less, and then we're gonna put this in an angle, and you're gonna have to use a bit of force on this one, but maybe you can try spreading pieces apart. But if you wiggle it in, and there we go. That is 4x4 complete. Now that your 4x4 is complete, you can lube it, solve it however much you want, but now you officially know how to put together 4x4 correctly. Make sure to subscribe if you guys like this tutorial, and leave a like too. It helps my channel. But yeah, thank you for watching. Also, if you stuck around to the end, thank you for watching. It means a lot to me, and let me know what you thought of this different type of video. I normally do competition videos, but today I felt like doing a tutorial since I had to clean this 4x4 out. But let me know what you guys thought, and yeah, expect to see more of this content style, such as reviews though. Like, I'll be reviewing the Tornado V4 when that comes out, and I'll also review like the GAN 15 stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and thank you for watching.